Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, our Ascension series, and I feel like we're getting really close to wanting to accept this first quest. So, if we look at Cosley, we can take a look at our gear. I've been having Silent enchant all of our gear so that it is at least masterwork. We got her a blade link, we've got our prestige cataphract armor and prestige cataphract helmet. We used his reverse engineer ability on a piece of cataphract gear, and it unlocked cataphract research for us. We didn't have to like get tech prints. We didn't have to do the research. I was pretty stunned. So that's pretty amazing. Looking back at Cosley, we can take a look and see she has bionic eye, she has a coagulator, healing enhancer, and one bionic of each limb. Sit is kind of sitting in the same place. He also has a pilot assistance. Gravel Shield has an aesthetic shaper. We've been able to grab a couple from traders, and we've gotten some from loot boxes. Aesthetic shaper, and we installed an aesthetic shaper on Sonia. The nose. She already had an aesthetic shaper. When it comes to bionics that we are working on, a couple more eyes. Stone skin glands for everyone, so we'll swap out Sonia's armor skin. Reprocessor stomachs, vac skin glands, and a full set of detoxifier lungs and kidneys. And then I think we're pretty much done. Actually, we'll get some aesthetic shapers and noses on people and love enhancers. This is the most borged out colony that I've ever had. Silent is currently rocking the mind rifle, and then he has the Precious Widow as his sidearm. Gravel Shield and Sit are rocking some Masterwork rifles. And then I think Sit also has a Masterwork hammer in his offhand. We had some wild thrombos wander onto the map, so we were able to tame one before it wandered off. Isabella has had her child, Alexi, so I think just another thrombo, and we are good to go on our animals that we're bringing with us. It looks like Isabella is pregnant again, and it took, I don't know, better part of a year for Alexi to be born, so might be a little bit longer. But you know, if we leave with 4 thrombos and a pregnant one, I think that's fine. Out on the world, we have done some reshuffling here. So if we take a look at needs, these are the folks that we've added to the colony. Doctor, of course, I think we picked up last episode, and Enob as well. We had like 48 Neanderthals attack us, so some of these Neanderthals might be new. Some of them were really good at animal, and we had a random joiner White join us. So we moved Ash and Emma over from the previous outpost. White, the Rentrantas, and Dorna are new, and they are gathering meat and leathers for us. What else is going on? I think mostly I'm just like waiting and watching and installing bionics, and then we will hit the button. So I'm hoping that we hit the button today. I'm very curious. I've like watched YouTube playthroughs in the background where people have done the Archonexus, but I've not really super paid attention to it, and I've never done it myself. So I am not like 100% on everything. I know we can bring 5 animals. I know we can bring 5 colonists. I know that they take what they have on their backs with them. And then I think we get 5 stacks of something. So that might be something that we do today is grav cores. These stack up to 3. And so that's like 3 power, right? If we can get that researched. So that might be 1 stack. Maybe we'll bring some medicine and a stack of gold. So that's 3 stacks. I'm thinking for the other 2 stacks, I don't think the Xenogerms stack. Let's take a look. If we do storage, important, copy this, and then we will do a zone. We'll see if the Xenogerms will stack. Let's paste the setting and turn that to critical. And we'll just get a couple of our Xenogerms queued up. So we'll do the Brawler a couple times. If they stack, then maybe we will bring a stack of Brawler and a stack of Ranger Xenogerms with us, because we won't be able to bring any of these genes or anything. It'll be like starting from scratch when it comes to like gene collection if we decide to do any modifications for any colonists we recruit in the next colony. So, still hard at work making bionics. We are making a lot of headway here, just a few left, and then here we've got plenty to make. But we did get an interesting quest. I am interested in the Architect sculpture and the medicine, just because we're about to do lots of surgery. The site trainer is not too crazy about sterile fire abuse. No, that's all fine. We'll probably end up selling all that stuff. 2 mech clusters and a friend. Okay, so we need to defend this guy. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize there were going to be so many of you. How many of you are there? 7? We can stick, I guess, like a couple more beds in here. We do something like that. That's 5. And then I know it looks like it's outside because of the shuttle, but we do have like a little shuttle patch that lets us build under constructed roof as well as take off and land under player constructed roof without destroying the roof. So you guys will hang out there. Let's have you guys hang out inside the walls. And then how long are you going to be with us? You're going to be with us for 20 days. I'm not even sure if that's going to be a thing. Did this guy, did he just like do a little jump? I didn't realize that was a thing they could do. Jump launcher. Oh my god, that is adorable. Okay, someone will take care of me. You'll be fine. So we've got 14 days left on this guy before we get our sculptor and medicine and all that fun stuff. We did a little bit of trading and got some medicine, so we're good for now. Our first mech cluster has dropped. It activates in 14 days, a toxic spewer. We got a high shield, we got a low shield. But a big chunk of the mech cluster isn't even in that. What I'm thinking is we don't worry about it. Like, we're perfectly fine where we are. We got tons of nutrient paste. We have meat coming in from this guy in 6 hours. We have some steel coming in. We can do trading without going off onto the maps. So we just leave that guy there. We leave the next mech cluster there. As soon as we get our rewards, we hit the button and sell this colony. The mech clusters are someone else's problem to deal with. Okay, we got some mad bison. I'm hoping that they ignore the mechs since they're sleeping. We have set our mini turrets to hold fire and close their doors, so we are okay there. Putting a lot of people down for various surgeries. We are installing immunoenhancers, detoxifier kidneys, love enhancers, like everything. We can't install the vac skin glands because we have the stone skin glands, so I went ahead and like got those off the list. We're working on lungs, some kidneys, and just a couple more love enhancers. Our quest guy is here for like 10 more days, 9.9 days. And these bison, I think, are just like beelining towards our back door. That is perfectly fine. On the thrombo front, we have, oh my gosh, how many thrombos do we have now? 6. We tamed 1, and then we gave birth to, I guess she had twins, maybe? Some of them have sentience catalysts. You do not. So we've used up all our sentience catalysts. I guess we will train you for attack, and that will just kind of be like our note that these guys don't have sentience catalysts, so they can be like melee fodder for us. Actually, you're not even gonna like make it to the new colony, so I think we just like slaughter you for food. Well, the second mech cluster has basically just installed itself right alongside the first mech cluster. It has a climate adjuster that's going to start in 3.2 days. It's going to lower the temperature by 10 degrees. It's not too big of a deal. We have plenty of meat. Been growing rice. How long are you guys here? You guys are here for... That's not what I'm looking at. 8 more days. Well, I did end up creating a mortar. We have 1 shell, and I just want to wake these mechanoids up. Just think, like, if a raider or a raid happens upon our colony, we have our doors closed right now. So if these guys are awake, then the raid should kind of like beeline towards them, right? Where is it? Okay, there it is. Wakey. Okay, cool. That is great. Oh, it woke everything up. This still initiates. Okay. Are they coming? No, surely they will not. Surely they will return back. What are you rocking? You are rocking a grav beam cannon. Okay. Well, I assume that they're going to leash back, right? Because, like, their mech cluster is still intact, and they are supposed to be defending it. So, we'll have a look here. Are they not? I have people asleep and in surgeries. Like, okay. Well, you are a melee dude. You are a melee dude. Yes. We'll see. Oh no. Okay, gravel shield, get over here as well. Oh, this is not great. I don't really want that happening right now, so will you just like pop back here? Okay. You're a melee dude. You guys need to take out, like, these guys. Gravel shield. I don't think that's really gonna help. Yeah, not really gonna help. Can we freeze some of them? Okay. Oh, let's take this guy. Can you guys see this guy? Cannot hit target. Obviously, some of you are trying. Okay. Berserk Pulse. Well, we could Neuroquake, right? No, we don't have Neuroquake. We can just do some Berserk Pulses. Who is it that can do that? That is it. Let's see about you maybe getting a little closer. Go ahead and pop in there. Okay. Okay, guys, work on this guy. What is the angle? You're shooting at us from down there. That's not great. Sit. Why don't you pop out front? Okay, not as bad as I thought it would be. Sit is in kind of a precarious situation. Can you... No, you're all out of, like, sight focus. Okay, Costly right here. Okay, you are free to kill skip, and you're gonna search and destroy. We're gonna have you kill skip right into here. Start with. Sit, why don't you go there? I don't know what you're doing, dude. Okay, let's back up. You guys all back up. Honestly, I think you're gonna try and take all the rest of this out on your own. Let's buff you up. He's double shielded. Okay, which one is the infernal? Cannon. The fire is what I am worried about most. Melee attack that guy. Okay. Shields are down. Okay, gravel shield. Why don't you guys come over and help? You do have this jump. Okay. Okay. Everyone is fine. Base is kind of a mess. Schedule-wise, we'll let you guys be restricted to home so that you'll clean up. And we'll let you guys kind of do the same thing. Ooh, okay. That was not what I expected. There's still a bunch of them down here, but typically they like leash back to the mech cluster. So them coming and doing just like an all-out assault was not in my plan. So Gravel Shield just got the last of his bionics installed. This is kind of what we're looking like. We just have one more detoxifier kidney to make, and we're gonna craft time skip it. So we are all done, and that goes to Sit. Kidney... Right kidneys have the immunoenhancers, so left kidney is the detoxifier kidney. That is the last bionic that we're gonna install. I disassembled a couple of the GravCore power cells from the ship. So we have a stack of 3 sitting here in storage. We're going to take that. We're going to take this. We're going to take this. And then we will take 1 Ranger and 1 Brawler Xenogerm. We're working on the Brawler one. And these guys are out of here in 1.7 days. Actually, I kind of want the Archonexus sculpture. So maybe we'll just bring a Brawler Xenogerm with us. And we'll figure other stuff out later. Actually, is there? So we bring this, the GravCores, the sculpture. Is there anything else that we might want to bring? we could do like a stack of advanced component builds. You guys are working on advanced components, right? Not quality. You can't craft time skip it. Because I'm wondering if we can do the reverse engineer on like a component and an advanced component to unlock fabrication and advanced fabrication. Guess we'll have to see about that. But I definitely want some creature comforts. So like free power, the potential for like more free power in the future, something to help with mood, 2 things to help with mood and meditation, right? Well, Randy has decided to gift us another mechanoid cluster. This one not related to any quests. This will fire in 120 seconds. Oh, is it like, does it have like a countdown timer or something? It says that it can fire, but I just went like speed 4, nothing's changing. So everything's asleep. So I think as long as this thing stays asleep, we'll be fine. And we literally just need it to stay asleep for like a day. That's what we're gonna bet on. Well, the toxic spewer has started a little bit ago. We started roofing over some things, but the shuttle is here. So let's get these guys out of here. Will you carry this dude to the shuttle? And hopefully that bear doesn't thing. Okay, out of here. This guy, I'm curious, can you enchant the quality on it? You can. So it's excellent right now. Masterwork. Quest completed, pods arrived. I see something Archon, Archonexus, okay, whatever. Well, can we hit the button? I just want to make sure. Archotech statue, then inventory. Let's accept. Okay, 5 people. 5 animals. 2 of them are pregnant. 1 relic. Oh, we can't bring both weapons. Okay. The mind rifle. Actually, the mind rifles are only relic, right? Because Sonia brought her weapon with her. So that's fine. Yeah, because we don't have a choice. Okay, what do we want here? Unique beam repeater. Psychic shock lances. Oh my, is this some of the gear that they have equipped? Choose which colonists. Choose up to 7 items. Okay, so that's... Oh. So they can wear their clothes. They can't bring all their weapons. Okay. And I don't see any buildings here. So I think the thing that makes the most sense is we bring our weapons, right? We bring Sonia's weapon. We bring a couple of these guys. 1, 4. Okay, so we can bring 3 more things. I guess the low shield pack. 1, 5. We can only bring 5 advanced components if we decide to bring them. We can only bring, it's not stacks of things. Apparently it's just a thing. Mechanoid transponder. So 2 more things. I guess we can bring the gold. And I do want to see if we can cheese unlocking advanced fabrication. So let's accept those. Let's confirm. Sonia was sold. Its purchases are ready for you to choose where to land next. I'm surprised it didn't like force us to take out those mech clusters or whatever. It gets pretty cold down here, so I'm thinking maybe we move like a little further north to rain. Year-round growing, temperate forest. It's not far away from our other things, and it's still close to trading. Is this the tile that we want? Oh, this one has like a nice open area in the middle. Let's take this one on. Okay, we can make changes to our ideal religion. You know what? We have points to reform. We're just gonna click next, and I guess we'll reform our ideal religion on our own when we feel like it. I think we're definitely like transhumanists, right? Like we are fully cyborged out. Oh, that's an interesting sound. Okay, so we got starting stuff, right? We got packaged survival meals, we got some medicine, probably have some regular components around here somewhere. Cosley, go ahead and equip your Zeus hammer. This is the knockout charge rifle. Silent, can you go ahead and actually travel shield, enchant quality on this guy? Oh, that's taken quite a while. And then Silent, why don't you go ahead and enchant quality? You can equip this. You can equip that. Okay, you equip that. Where's the mine rifle? The mine rifle's right there. You go ahead and equip that. Actually, legendary. That's Sonia's. And then you equip that one. You can equip that. Here is our Archotech tower. Oh, okay, so this is the guy that we want to build around, I guess. Load plans, like we had our base, our previous base. We just like stick that right on top of this sucker. I think there's something like, what doesn't this like emanate a large architect structure? The dull green surface is utterly pristine and undamaged and so smooth that it's slippery. There's no way to guess how long it's been here, and its purpose seems unfathomable. The psychic power it emanates isn't aggressive, but it is overwhelming and inhuman, like standing inside a threshing machine of whirling blades inside the heartbeat of a sleeping giant. Inside a tight tunnel, and you can't move or speak or breathe. Anyone who goes near it will become unsettled unless they are psychically deaf. We're all extremely psychically sensitive, so I think we need to figure out like what is the radius from which we would want to build our base structure, right? So I think we end up pushing this other wall out so that our bedrooms are outside of the area. I think, let's see, like we can kind of see it like pulsing a little bit. Is it just here? Okay, so you should echo emanating. Okay, not there. Oh, my Amazon decided to respond to something. Okay, so if you're standing there, Architect emanation. What about here? Okay, and then if you go back here, and then here. Okay. So yeah, I think we push this out to be the wall that kind of denotes where the echo is happening. And then we push these walls in or out a little bit as well so that we have a walking hallway. So I'm going to rework this plan, but I think we're going to keep the same basic silhouette to our base. Let's go ahead and do orders, unforbid on the things. And we will start with maybe like a structure up here. So we'll clear this area out. We'll put a stockpile there. And then we'll get all our zones and things figured out. But I think this is probably a good spot to end with today. I think tomorrow what we'll do is we'll reform our Ideologion. We'll probably add in, not Inhumanist, but Transhumanist to it. I think we'll change the color as well. Like, Sonia's still rocking her favorite color, but let's give these guys a new color scheme for the new colony. And we'll see how quickly we can kind of get this one taken care of, right? We need to research this. We need to ally with someone else. And I think we also have to build our colony wealth back up. But, oh man, there you can see it. We were up at like 468,000. We are way down now. 25,000. And what is it? If we look at a colonist, are they all about 20,000? They're all above 15,000. And then we also have the Thrumbos. Did we get other animals? No, just the Thrumbos, and these horses are hanging out for whatever reason. Well, thanks for hanging out today. I'm glad we finally hit the button. It took us 6 years in game to hit that button, and I'm hoping we hit the button again in maybe less than 2. So we'll see how that goes. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.